on it and stayed with it. Didn't quite hit it as hard as I'd like to. There. Hang on a second. Not so tucked down quite so much. Doing things right though, you can't see my face. Chad, I'm going to ask you a few questions, okay? The hat?
At least bring it up so you can see his face a little better, or get some light on it.
Put the Swingaway in the background? Or?
Yeah, let's do. Okay. Chad, what do you think the greatest advantages of the Swingaway are?
I think for me the greatest advantages are that I can get a lot of swings in a short period of time and really get loosened up in a hurry.
You've had this Swingaway for some time now, haven't you? You've had it for about a year? You had the Swingaway for a year?
Well, I got it at the end of last season, so a little less than a year, but it was invaluable for me last year because I had a shoulder injury. I was told I was never going to come back and play again, and so when I purchased the Swingaway, I was able to get out and swing with my right arm, my lead arm, when I hit left side, and actually get swings in before I could actually swing the bat with both hands. So I was training my front side before I even was given doctor's orders to go out and swing the bat. So I was able to do a lot of work before I could actually get out there. And then once I got the Swingaway, it just, once I got able to swing from both sides, it just made my progress that much faster.
So in terms of, even in terms of therapy, for a guy coming back on rehab, it's a pretty good way to get sport-specific drills in when you're actually swinging the bat and rehabbing, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can do it, by yourself, and obviously, and sitting where if you're doing front toss or soft toss from the side, you have to have somebody there, flipping, and you can't always get the ball where you want it to be. And with this, you can do, if you have a bad shoulder or a bad arm and you need to swing with just one arm and do the front side drills that you can do with one-hand swings, this is the perfect tool because you can get the ball in the right location, and it's just like hitting off a tee, except you don't have to go fetch the ball every time it's hit.
Chad, I want to talk about one factor that I think is real important in hitting, and that is, as I've seen, at least youth baseball, you get a lot of kids that quit the game because they can't hit, and I think it's a lack of confidence. They lose confidence, and they really lose their focus on the game, and they drop off. That's one confidence factor, but what about the other confidence factor of kids in high school, kids in college, and the kids in the minor league program building confidence by just getting the reps in?
Well, yeah. This game is all confidence. When you think that we fail 7 out of 10 times, that's a successful hitter, and in failure, that's a successful hitter. It's a game. Becomes a mind game. So you have to approach it where you get your confidence down by repetition and building a good swing and trusting your hands. And this is the perfect tool to go out there and trust. Go out and swing and swing and swing. You're not going to get overly tired like you're going to get from a lot of batting practice. And the thing with batting practice is you can take a bad batting practice after a short period of time and do yourself harm. Where here you can take swing after swing of doing it the right way. And that's always the motto everybody teaches: practice perfect. And here you can practice perfect, develop good confidence, and take that approach into the game with you.
Right. I talked to you a little bit before we started here about your kids. You got a couple of boys that you got coming along. What would you recommend for for parents that have kids coming up, as far as buying a Swingaway for their home use?
Well, I think the Swingaway is for my son. I have a 6-year-old son named Cade, and we got the Swingaway last winter, and he got out there with me and loved it. And he absolutely had a ball, just swinging as hard as he could and trying to hit the ball into the net, because he has the big version like this behind me, and it was all he would have to put a good swing in order to make the ball hit the net. And once he got the hang of the hip turn, his hands extended throughout the swing, he was banging it into the net, on a everyday basis. And I think it was better than the tee, because on a tee the kids have a tendency to swing up and hit the tee, lose their focus in what they're trying to do. Where here he has fun hitting that ball into the net, and it's a challenge. And then I had him move the ball around in the square, try to hit it to right field, try to pull the ball, and so he had a little bit of a game going on there once we got established with his skills.